So we just came back from watching Fantastic Beasts 3, The Secrets of Dumbledore.
How many titles have had secret or secrets in the name so far?
Well, like movies in general? Or
Oh, no, in the series. All the Harry Potters.
one.
Is that it?
Chamber of Secrets.
Okay, so now we have 2 secret titles then.
Yes. Also, we couldn't find any toys for anything from the Fantastic Beasts series.
Oh, yeah, specifically.
So we just got this wand because it's sort of tangentially related. Well, not really. Because it's from, like, it belongs to Dumbledore. It's a replica.
Yeah,
So
it looks anime too, though, so I don't understand exactly what's going on.
It says authentic replica wand.
Yeah.
So I guess, I don't know.
The authentic replica. Not the fake replica.
Yes. Fantastic Beasts. This stars the Star Wars guy and the Hannibal Lecter guy.
Oh, which one was this? Oh, the Star Wars guy from Rogue One?
Was he in Rogue One? Oh yeah, he was in Rogue One too. So I guess there's 2 Star Wars guys and
Oh, I'm trying to think. What was the other Star Wars guy?
plays Obi-Wan.
Oh, Ewan McGregor, I don't think
Ian
was in
McGregor.
this.
Wasn't that Ian McGregor?
Oh, it was Jude Law was Dumbledore.
Okay, no, it was Jude Law.
Yeah.
So the Gattaca guy and
And the guy
Star
from
Wars
Star
slash
Wars
Hannibal guy.
Casino Royale.
Yeah. The guy who plays all the villains in all the movies. Except for Star Wars. Oh, look, the cat just appeared on her own volition
Yeah.
to ruin the shot.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll have to continue anyway.
Yeah. Kitty. What are you doing, Kitty?
Fantastic Beasts is not so fantastic. This was pretty dull and meandering, very gray, and
Picture-wise.
and just all round uninteresting for
Yeah.
the most part.
The David Yates movie.
So we follow Newt Scamander once again on another wacky adventure
Mm-hmm.
for a few minutes. Then we cut to some boring conversation about politics or something. Then every once in a while we get a glimpse of something fun, like those floating gloves that point you in the direction of the next plot point. And that's about it. So, Dumbledore is in this one again, along with the rest of the original cast, excluding the wizard detective lady, who apparently she got a promotion, who is apparently now too good to hang around with the team. But instead we get a replacement, who's apparently Newt's pen pal, who he's been writing to all this time, off screen I guess, and who does a bad Mae West impression for the whole movie.
Yeah, where is she from? Did they say where he was he writing her in New York?
I know, I assume, like, 'cause it sort of sounded like a southern accent, so I assume she's from, like, the south.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like what they call like mid-Atlantic, where it's like not quite American and not quite British.
Or I think she's from, like, a bad spaghetti western movie.
Oh yeah, or it's an accent that really doesn't quite exist, perhaps.
Yeah. And, of course, because Dumbledore can't fight Grindelwald himself because of some kind of magic shenanigans he did when he was younger, he has to recruit our heroes to fight his battles for him.
Yeah. Yeah, because they paid all that money for the other actors, so even though Dumbledore's a star, they still got to use the other guys too,
Yeah.
I suppose. Yeah, because like Newt Scamander there, he probably had like a 5-picture deal with him or something, so he was already paid for anyway. So he's just there for the ride now.
So yeah, they're kind of just there.
Well, we do get to see him solve a few animal puzzles, let's say, where he has to like rescue people or find an animal, and then he has to use his knowledge of their selves to defeat them, I guess.
Yeah. So something that should have been the whole movie, they do it like once.
Yeah, they only really have like one set piece where he really uses his animal power, animal whispering powers, I guess.
Like what they should have done was have him like at like the end battle is he calls upon all his animal friends to help him fight the bad guys.
Yeah, to not spoil anything in the final battle, there's no animals really.
Yeah, spoilers. Here's the final battle.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's no animals or anything. Like, there's no Fantastic Beasts in this Fantastic Beasts movie.
Yeah.
Or at least very little of them.
Okay, so there's really just actually like one Fantastic Beast, which is the focal point of the whole thing.
Oh yeah, the magic
like
deer.
the magic
that has hard scanning powers.
Yeah. Yeah, and they know who the Pure of Heart are or something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't really know how that works. Like, who do they decide what's the Pure of Heart, and everyone else follows that as the deer decides what Pure of Heart is, so we will just whatever she says is Pure of Heart, we will go with that? Or is there like a cosmic order or something they're tapping into to figure out who's Pure of Heart? Because like Pure of Heart's kind of a relative thing, because they're talking in moral terms, right?
Well, this deer is morally correct.
Yeah, so I'm wondering, like...
all the time.
So I'm wondering, like, does the deer decide the morals or something else?
Yeah, it's like if your morals align with the deer's morals, then it likes you.
Yeah,
and you get to be the king of the wizards.
Exactly. Do we want to say... Is it a spoiler to say what happens at the very beginning with the deers? Like, what they're going for? They're trying to find the deers?
I know that was at the very beginning.
Yeah.
That I guess Newt was midwifing a pregnant magic deer.
Yeah.
And then it gets horribly killed.
Yeah.
And its child gets stolen.
This is at the very beginning.
Yeah, it's I think the opening scene.
The inciting incident.
But the bad guys didn't count on there being a twin deer, so they need that deer. Like we said, this deer chooses who's the leader of the magic wizards. So they now have to get this other deer. They have to get this ring to Mordor in time, so the other deer doesn't choose the Grindelwald as the king of the wizards.
There is this magical deer who can see into the hearts of people and decide who is pure of heart and who's not. She has 2 children. One is stolen by the bad guys, and one is kept by the good guys. And so the bad guys want to do something nefarious with the other deer.
Yeah.
And the good guys have to also protect the deer that they have. And stop Grindelwald from doing the bad things he's going to do.
Yeah. Becoming king of the wizards and then killing all humans.
Yeah, I think in the last movie he was talking about killing all the humans.
Yeah. So yeah, and like I said, it was mostly. I know it kind of sounds more exciting than it actually was, because most of the movie is just them walking and talking about stuff.
Yeah. No. When I was my third note here, I have barely any notes here because my first note is 45 minutes and story hasn't started yet.
Yeah.
There's a lot of quite an, I guess, setup. But I don't know what they were setting up.
I don't know. I can't even remember most of what they were saying because it's just.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just sort of waiting for them to get to the next to the
point.
I was waiting for the plot to continue.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just very much like the same Yeah. Like. So I don't know. They did know that the second movie didn't do well and people didn't like it, and they seem to have wanted to respond to that. But I don't know how they did because this movie seems exactly like the last one. Where basically, there's no real... Yeah, there's Grindelwald. He's doing something bad. Well, I don't know. I guess... Well, in the second one, he isn't even doing it. So I guess what they... In the second one, actually, we don't even know what he's doing. He doesn't really do anything bad. He just announces a meeting, really. I guess they improved on that by him having an actual plan he's trying out in the third movie.
Yeah, last time, he just, broke out of prison.
No, the climax of the second movie was his meeting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And that was it. And there was nothing... And I think in the second movie was really just learning about that Ezra Miller was like the chosen one or something.
Well, yeah, Ezra Miller was in it.
Yeah.
Kind of forgot about him too, because didn't really do much. I think there was like only 15 minutes of screen time for him.
Well, what else can we say that's non-spoilery to... What did we say? What did we want to say? It wasn't really any better?
Yeah, not really any better than the other two movies.
Yeah, I would say that this movie basically suffers the same thing as the last movie, where it just seems pointless. It has more of a plot. It does seem to have an ending.
Sort of.
It could maybe even wrap up the whole storyline if they don't continue on, because the ending is ambiguous. But it almost looks like they were trying to... It could almost be like the end of a trilogy, so that if this just bombs, they can just move on to a whole new storyline and forget about this altogether.
Yeah. Yeah, you do see Grindelwald.
Yeah.
Like you see Grindelwald as like an old man in the last Harry Potter movie.
Oh, is he like in the prison or something?
No, he's just like at a party.
What?
Well, they have a party or like a wedding for some of the background characters in second to last, part one of the last Deathly Hallows.
Oh.
And he's just there.
Is Dumbledore point him out going, that's...
No, Dumbledore's dead by that point.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, he was in... Oh, okay.
So we know he survives. We know Grindelwald survives.
Will we just sum it up then? I think this movie was... It just seemed to take forever to get going, and it didn't really go anywhere. It seems to be kind of trying to comment on things going on now, but without going into spoilers, it doesn't really work out. It does. I don't think it really says anything, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, it's... I guess if you saw the last two, then I suppose you might as well see this one.
So, like, this movie, spectacle-wise, for going to the theater, it's just as good as anything else, I guess. It's nothing special.
Except it's 2.5 hours long.
Oh, yeah, and it's super long. Like, Sonic is only 2 hours.
Yeah, I'd just see Sonic instead.
Yeah.
I wouldn't bother with this movie. Like, if you're looking to just, like, a place to, like, park your kids while you go shop or something, then...
Yeah.
Park them at Sonic instead of this one.
Everyone seems to really hate Morbius, but I would watch Morbius again over this movie.
I would watch neither.
Well, no, if I had a choice, partially it's a time thing, because Morbius is like an hour shorter than this. But
yeah, I guess. Yeah, so that's it. I give it. I wouldn't bother with it out of 10. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thumbs down.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. All right.